Call, yo, drop a 777 in the chat if you guys are excited to be here. Drop a 5 in the chat if somebody invited you here. And honestly, guys, if somebody invited you here, it's because they truly want to see you win, guys. The world is changing, and honestly, we got to cope with it, guys. My name is Johnny Caves. I am 22 years old, and I'm originally from Lake in the Hills, Illinois. And guys, if you don't know where that is, it's like an hour away from Chicago. But I just recently moved to Florida, about 2 hours away from Miami. And guys, I couldn't be more happy to be in this warm weather, skipping the winter again. And guys, honestly, today, right, I want to do things a little bit different, guys. I want to share with you guys some key information that really shifted my perspective. Guys, my story is crazy. You know, from going to high school and graduating with a full ride scholarship. You know, I went to Southern Illinois University. I went to, learn engineering. I was going to study mechanical engineering. And I really realized, you know, when I was going to school 2 years in, you know, maybe there was something I didn't know. You know, my dad's an engineer. My mom has a bachelor's degree. And guys, both of their lifestyles, I took a look, I took a step back and I said, you know what? I might need to do something different, right? Life for me has been a reflection of so many things. I've been looking at all these other people's lifestyles to really realize what kind of life I want to live. And guys, if you're on this call, I'm assuming, right, you have big goals, you have big dreams, big aspirations of being free, right? I don't really like to associate myself with people who don't have big goals and big dreams. So on this call, if that's you, yo, we're about to have a good conversation, right? Because the information I've ran into over the past 3 years has shifted my entire life, my entire perspective on how money works, how life is meant to be lived, right? And something I can tell you guys for sure, I don't know everything, right? I'm not a guru, right? We're strangers. Some of us are strangers. I see familiar faces, but most of us don't know each other. And guys, I want to help you understand. I'm just like you guys, right? I feel like life is meant to be lived to the fullest, right? Life is meant to be lived, not survived through, right? And guys, one of the people that I listen to a lot, his name is Bob Proctor. One of the things that he said, you move into the body and you move out of the body, right? Life is transitions, right? We're born and then we die, right? Isn't it really interesting how we laugh and cheer and throw parties when somebody has a baby, but then we get sad and we cry when somebody passes away? It's really interesting. They're both transitions. So why are we reacting so different to the same transition? Life is what happens when you're in the body, right? We all know, regardless of what you believe in, regardless of your faith, your religion, your spirituality, we all know life is temporary. I'm not going to be in this body forever, right? I'm not going to be in this body forever. I'm going to move in. I already did. I'm living here now, and I'm going to move out, right? So what do we do when we're in the body? It's so important, guys. It's so important because now there's some sort of sense of urgency. We need to really get these things together. We need to see things from a different perspective. And that's what I had to do. You know, 3 years ago, the opportunity to become a digital entrepreneur, right? Make money from the internet, it presented itself. It presented itself to me at the perfect time. Guys, I believe this is something that comes to you at a specific time. Guys, right now, look at the world around you. It's really crazy. There's a lot of different things going on, right? And guys, I'm hearing that there's going to be another lockdown. I'm already certain in Chicago, there's already been another lockdown. People are going to be back at home. Jobs are going to close down. People are going to get laid off once again. So guys, we're living in a brand new world. How do we cope inside of this world? I hope that, you know, my story today and the information that you hear today helps you understand something from a deeper perspective, maybe a new perspective that you've never considered. Guys, I'm only 22 years old. And at the age of 19, I was in college and I got presented an opportunity to think a little different. You know, use technology to our advantage. Because when I realized, yo, wait a second, we have technology in our hands. We have phones, we have tablets, we have laptops in our possession. We can use these to get ahead. That's something that our parents and our grandparents never had. Something that our parents and grandparents never had. And guys, I want to share something with you guys. I used to work at a 5-star hotel, right? I left school to pursue entrepreneurship, roller coaster up and down. I ended up at a 5-star hotel working a 9 to 5. And I started to realize something. The people at that hotel, they had the lifestyle I wanted. They had the life, they had the cars, they had the watch, they had the freedom, they had the money in the bank account. They had the ability to spend $2,000 on dinner 7 days a week, travel with their friends and family, pop champagne on New Year's and Christmas when I was busting my ass to make money and make sure that I was going to be able to afford presents for Christmas. Guys, I started to realize what we've been taught, maybe it's not the whole truth. Maybe we need to really take a step back and understand what's really going on, right? And that's when I started to think for myself. I started to meet people like Ben Stiller, Adam Sandler, Neil Patrick Harris, Alicia Keys, Russ, Gucci Mane, Oprah, Gayle King, Jason Capital, right? Tom Bilyeu. People that really have the lifestyle and the monetary power that we're looking for. Guys, it doesn't matter what you want out of life. Everybody wants the same goal. I believe we all come from different places, but we're all looking for the same goal. Enough money and enough time to do exactly what we want without having to rely on something else, without having to ask for money, be independent, not have to rely on something that's inconsistent, right? We're looking for that freedom. How cool would that be? Imagine you have a lifestyle where you're attracting money from multiple streams of income through the internet, and you can travel the world and make an income from your computer, from your phone. That's insane. Johnny Caves, what are you talking about, bro? That's fairy tale stuff. I'm here to show you it's not. It's really not. It's legit. And if you're skeptical, I praise you, because today we're going to dive into the details of how exactly not only I've been able to do this, but my sister, my girlfriend, my best friends, even some of my family members have been able to align themselves with the richest and wealthiest people on this planet, and they've been able to change their situations forever. So guys, without further ado, I'm going to share my screen and show you guys exactly what I learned on this journey. 3 years of experience condensed into 15 minutes or less. Let's see how we do. I'm excited. Let's go. So I'm going to share my screen here, and I want you guys to see this. This is the first lesson that I learned when I worked at the hotel. Let me tell you something. These successful people, they leave clues. Their lifestyles leave clues. How is it possible for somebody to live that kind of lifestyle? Let me tell you, the biggest difference between you and I and somebody who's super successful, somebody like Oprah, somebody like Gary Vee, somebody who's literally making money no matter what. The difference is between the way that we make our money. Most people here are used to linear income, right? Where you work, you go to work, you punch in, you work your time, and you punch out, and then your income hits zero. When you're making money, it's because you're at work. The second you stop working, you don't get paid anymore. If I go on vacation from my job, if I take the day off, I don't get paid anymore. My income hits zero. Guys, understand this. This is how we've been indoctrinated to believe time is money. If you've ever heard time is money, drop a 555 in the chat. Drop a 555 in the chat. because I'll plead the fifth. Don't get me started on time is money. It's the biggest lie I've ever heard in my entire life. So I won't incriminate myself, because if I say something on this call, it won't be fun. But what I will tell you is that that's the biggest lie we ever heard. Time is not money. Time is time and money is money. When did it become a norm to compare the duration of our life with a piece of paper that gets printed by the trillions on an annual basis? Guys, I want you to understand 20% of the money in the economy today was printed this year. 20% of the US dollars in the entire circulation of the planet have been printed this year. And you're telling me $5 an hour is enough, $10 an hour, $50 an hour is enough, $100 an hour is enough. Guys, I want you to understand something. Oprah Winfrey doesn't get paid by the hour. Oprah Winfrey gets paid no matter what. This is what we called Michael Jackson money, residual income. Michael Jackson's not alive anymore, but he makes more money now that he's passed away than when he was on this planet. How is that possible that a dead man makes more than all of us on this call combined? But I thought time was money, bro. I thought time was money. This guy's out of time, but he's still got money. So what's the deal? We got to shift our perspective. The rich and successful people of this planet, they don't work for money. They get money and systems and things that work externally, they make them work for them. They find things to work for them. They create income streams. They multiply their money, right? Residual income. Guys, listen to the word residual. You want to understand the secret? Residue. That's the root word. What is residue? It's whatever's left over. Whatever's left over. And guys, residue, residuals is whatever is left over after a sale is made. This is the best part. This is where people say, I don't like sales. I don't like sales. I don't want to sell. You guys have been selling your whole life. Guys, you want to understand something? I was so broke, all I did was buy. Somebody told me, hey, maybe you should try selling stuff, dude, because you've been buying from people that have been selling. You're so closed-minded. Haven't you thought that's why you're not making money? That's why you're broke. All you do is buy. You just buy, but you're never sell. You're never selling anything. Maybe that's why you don't have money. Maybe that's why we're broke. Maybe that's why our situation needs to change. That's what I saw. I looked in the mirror. I had to be real with myself. Wait a second. Maybe I really need to rethink this, right? So guys, understand, residual income is what's left over after a sale is made. That includes all expenses paid for, including marketing costs, right? After all expenses are paid and marketing costs is paid, it's the residual income that's left over. So guys, this is what we typically know to be traditionally marketing tactics, right? Traditional marketing tactics. Traditionally, people buy from what? Newspapers, billboards, TV stations, radio broadcasting. Guys, I want you to understand something. And answer this yourself. When's the last time you picked up the newspaper, first of all? Guys, my parents use the newspaper to clean glass. We don't use the newspaper to find out what's popping, right? When's the last time you stopped on the highway with people behind you to call the number on the billboard? I'm sorry, we just don't do that. When's the last time you called the number on the screen? When's the last time you watched regular TV? Most people just watch Netflix and they pay for it so they don't have to see the commercials. When's the last time that you tuned into 95 FM and you bought something off the radio? You never did that. Guys, it doesn't work anymore, right? This stuff might have worked when my parents were in high school, but this doesn't work anymore. What works now? What is everybody always on? The internet. We have access to the internet. We have access to YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, social media, Instagram. Guys, this is what everybody's tuning into. Google, right? Search engines, social media platforms. That's where we get our information. When we're talking with people, that helps us understand, right? That helps us trust more. Guys, let me tell you something. People don't trust companies. People don't trust advertisements. People don't trust commercials. They trust people's testimonies. They trust people's stories. I'll tell you something. Facts tell and stories sell. It's always going to be that way. It's never going to change. And that's always how it's been, right? So if we think about it, what do we want to do? We want to intersect some of that marketing cost. Guys, when you buy a box of cereal at the store, you know how much money it takes to make that? Probably less than 50 cents. You know how much they sell it for? $4 a box. You know why it's so freaking expensive compared to how much it takes to make it? Because of the marketing costs. You know how expensive it is to have a commercial that says Honey Nut Cheerios on it? You know how expensive it is to post a billboard that's got like a Smart Pop, Skinny Pop, right? A billboard that's like, you guys have seen it, the Brian Hair Locker, how to grow your hair back. You know how expensive it is to have that freaking billboard up all year? It's millions of dollars for just a 10-second commercial. How expensive do you think a billboard is? Think about it. It's stupid expensive. Companies shut down every day because their marketing costs are way too high and they can't get customers to buy their products. Their sales are so low, their marketing costs are so high, they got to shut down the whole operation. But guys, think about companies that are blowing up right now. I'll give you a few. Amazon, Netflix, Airbnb, Uber. Guys, I want you to understand these are all word of mouth marketing companies. They changed their marketing tactics. When's the last time you saw a commercial about Netflix? I don't think I have seen one. It's a word of mouth marketing company, right? When's the last time you saw a billboard for Airbnb? I don't think I've seen a billboard for Airbnb, maybe once. It's a word of mouth marketing company, right? Where does the marketing come from? It comes from happy customers, right? Who loves your product more? Somebody who's never used it or somebody who's already used it? Somebody who's already used it, right? So here's the deal, guys. This is how you tap into residual income. This is how most people are tapping into residual income. You guys have seen these Instagram models. You guys have seen these influencers online. They're traveling the world. They're living the lifestyle. You're like, whoa, man, I would love to live that life. You know how they're living that? You know how they're affording that lifestyle? They're affiliates. It's called affiliate marketing. You become an affiliate for a company. That company is going to pay you to tell your story and raise awareness to customers. You know how much better this is for the company? When the company wants to sell a product, but their marketing cost is so freaking high, you know what they're going to do? Any chance they get to lower it, that's what they're going to do. They're going to lower the price. They would much rather pay you than pay a company, a media agency. They would much rather pay you than a media agency. I'll tell you, it's a lot cheaper to pay you than it is to pay a media agency, right? But it's a lot more effective to pay you, right? This is what I started to understand, is that people at the hotel, they were affiliates. They were selling something. Everybody was selling something. You think Oprah's not selling anything? She's selling the Oprah Winfrey Network. You think Jason Capito's not selling anything? He's on your ads all the time. You think Alicia Keys isn't selling anything? She's selling her music. She's selling all her royalty items. Guys, get with the program. These people are selling something. That's why they're so successful. Because they advertise something. They stand for something they believe in. And they promote it no matter what. They promote it no matter what. So here's the deal. Guys, the advertiser is the company. They get the sale. When they make a sale, they pay the affiliate for raising awareness to the consumers, and the consumers get the product. The product is great. The product gives them the value that they've been looking for. They've been looking for that product forever. They finally got it. Think about it. Uber, what happens when you refer somebody to Uber? You get a couple dollars off your next ride. What happens when you refer somebody to Airbnb? you get $30 off your next stay. It's right in front of our faces. Cash App. Oh, this is the best one. Refer somebody to Cash App. Oh, $5 a friend. Refer somebody to a credit card. Hey, bro, you want to get in debt? Yo, sign up for this credit card. You get $100, I get $100. When I was in Cali and the gym said, yo, you refer 3 friends, you get 3 months for free. Guys, it's right in front of our faces, right? So as I started to do more research, I started to realize this is one of the best ways to create a residual income by becoming an affiliate to a company that already exists. Instead of building your own company, you can just represent a company that already exists and still make millions of dollars and still be super successful. So after a lot of research, guys, I'm talking about days, weeks, months of research, looking into the internet all over the place, I found the best company to become an affiliate for. And that's the company I partnered with. And I'm going to share that with you guys today. You know, this platform is exploding. It's currently #1 in the entire world for business at home opportunities, home business opportunities. This company is called I Am Mastery Academy. This academy, guys, think about the words. It's so amazing. I love the message behind this company. I am are the 2 most powerful words in the English language, because whatever you place after those 2 words is what you become. You ever heard somebody say, man, I'm broke. I can't afford that. Of course you can't afford that. You just said you're broke. Oh man, I'm tired, bro. I don't know if I can wake up at that time. Of course you're not going to wake up at that time. You just told yourself you're tired. Man, I'm stressed out. But it's affirmation. You're affirming it to yourself, right? Guys, statements close the mind and it accepts it as fact. A question opens the mind and it begins to wonder, right? If I say myself, I am successful, now my body closes down, says, yo, this guy's successful. This guy's successful. Why? Because I told myself I am. I am successful. I am wealthy. I am attracting good people into my life. I am happy. I am abundant. I am traveling. Guys, these are affirmations. My body, my mind is accepting them as fact. There's no questions. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. When I say it, it's fact. Now, I know there's somebody who doesn't believe it. Whoa, yeah, bro, you can just think yourself to be successful. Guys, look at the most successful people in the world. They'll tell you the same thing. I used to be the guy who was like, oh yeah, bro, let me just sit here and tell myself I'm successful. Guys, it's really crazy. Words are powerful. Words are super powerful. So understand, how do you talk to yourself? How do you talk to yourself? Right? I am abundant. I am moving forward, right? And this academy, what it is, it's a mastery academy. It helps people master all sorts of different skill sets. And this is my favorite thing about it. They teach you different things like foreign exchange, right? It's a self-serve academy. You come in here and you learn whatever you want. You can learn foreign exchange trading, right? How to take advantage of the biggest financial market in the world, which is the foreign exchange market. You can learn options trading, super fast-paced trades. You can learn cryptocurrencies. Guys, Bitcoin's at 18,000. Remember when we were like, yo, dude, crypto's a scam. You know how many people told me crypto was a scam? And now look at crypto at 18,000. I just got my mom a crypto wallet. She was one of those people that said crypto was a scam. Guys, think about it. The world is changing. It's going digital. Why is our money not gone digital yet? Learn about it. They also teach e-commerce, how to create a drop shipping store online, how to build your own website where people will click on it and purchase products and you'll intercept the traffic, right? There's so much money flowing through the internet. Have you ever bought something online? You're adding to the volume of the internet, the money that's flowing through the internet. You know how much money flows through the internet? A lot of money. And you know what's coming up? Black Friday, Cyber Monday, the most consumer-packed days of the year where most money is being exchanged. And a lot of it is starting to happen online. Nobody's going to the store. Nobody wants to catch COVID. So guess what? You can create your own online store. So when people click on the products and purchase them, you make a commission. And it's all hands-free, automated with virtual assistants that do all the work for you. They'll teach you exactly how to do it. One of my favorite packs. The other thing that they teach you is affiliate marketing, how to become an independent business owner and build a business from scratch. This is one of my favorite things, guys. If I could recommend you, from my perspective, what I think are the best packages, honestly, all of them. But if I got to give you my favorites, I think, FRX is amazing. You're going to learn so much from the FRX Academy. Honestly, this is where I started. ECX Academy, learning about drop shipping and e-commerce. Oh my, I don't even get me started. I'm so excited about that. And honestly, when you're ready, become an IBO, start to learn how to build your own business with the Own Academy. This academy is a self-serve academy. People come here to learn. And guess what? You can become an affiliate of this academy. And guys, you can create a residual income from your laptop, from your phone, anywhere in the world. And that's what I love about this academy. There's so many different ways to make an income, and they work hand in hand with each other. But guys, I have a special guest on this call, somebody who I look up to, somebody who's so near and dear to my heart, somebody who honestly, if I never met this person, I'd probably never be here. Because when I was going down the wrong path in college, when I was around the wrong people, this person pulled me through and helped me see something worth seeing. He helped me see something and understand something that was worth changing for. I had such bad habits, and when I met this human being, I swapped my habits with his. I realized this guy's going for what I want. Why can't I have that? Somebody who left a six-figure income in corporate America to pursue freedom and live a life that's actually worth living, not just a life where you have money in the bank, but you're miserable and you hate yourself. Guys, I want you to understand, it's about health, wealth, love, and happiness in this life. It's not about just the money. But if you want oxygen, apparently you got to pay for it. If you want water, apparently you got to pay for it. If you want food, apparently you got to pay for it. So guys, money's right up there with oxygen as one of the most necessities, the most needed necessities in life. And this person has mastered it. This person that I'm going to bring up has literally created so many income streams, it's nearly impossible for him to go broke ever again. He's going to create generational wealth. He's already created so much income for his family, and he's been able to travel the world doing so. So guys, give it up for my personal mentor, the person that brought me into this game, Mr. Tim Sloma. Take it away.
Perfect, John. I appreciate you. I'm going to go ahead and pin myself here. Wow. Honestly, I think we could end the call there. I mean, if you guys didn't feel the energy, give some love to John Cuevas. I remember meeting him at 19 years old, 18 years old, and he's absolutely right. He was on a webinar with me, high as a kite. But I just remember seeing something in him, knowing that what he had in his brain just had to be rewired. And if he just took the action steps necessary, he could create that reality that he truly desires. And so, John, I love you. I'm grateful for you. I'm grateful that I can be your mentor. I'm in Chicago right now. I wish I was in Florida. I'll be there in December. And then you'll have to tag along with me in Mexico in January. But guys, I want to keep this really short and sweet. We've been here for 25 minutes or so, and there's been a lot of information to take in. And what John went over is really what I love talking about. I grew up around money. My family owns an accounting firm. I worked there from the age of 14 to 21, sometimes in some months more than others. Started with office work all the way up to auditing, payroll, taxes, and all that fun stuff. And I was grateful for all the information I got from there. I got to see the mindsets of successful and wealthy people. So, I went to school for finance. I got my master's degree. I actually graduated top of my class. I, played collegiate soccer. I did a lot of things that opened up my horizon to opportunity. I knew I was never going to be on the left side of the quadrant, which is employee or self-employment. And if you guys haven't heard the book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, go get that book. It's free on SoundCloud. You can get it on Audible. You can listen to it on YouTube. Just go to Google and type that book in. Because if some of the information you're hearing today isn't making sense, or maybe it's not clicking, look for information from other individuals who have taught millions of people how to do this. I'm only 26 years old. I have about 1,400 students in 21 countries. I've traveled to about 15 of them. And I've been learning from individuals like that. And so as long as you're learning from the same people I'm learning from, as long as you're plugged into the same systems I'm plugged in, you're able to get the same results. And I think that's something that's really, really important, guys. I remember being 20, 21 years old and asking myself, will this be it? Will this be it? And a lot of people thought I was ungrateful. They're like, Tim, you have a job out of school. You don't have to worry about it. Your internships were taken care of. You have the connections. You're going to have the house and the white picket fence and the 2.5 kids. And I said, that's great. That's wonderful. But am I going to be happy? Because I know a lot of happy people that don't have money. And I know a lot of wealthy people who are extremely miserable. And so my question to myself was, am I fulfilled? And if not, what am I going to do to change that? And I remember talking to my mom because, I was explaining to her someone who was explaining this information to me, and I was the most skeptical human being in the world. It took me 6 months to even become open-minded that you can make money from your phone, that you can make money in cryptocurrency. My mother had to convince me. Right. My mom had to explain to me how banks work. She works for JP Morgan Chase, knows Jamie Dimon, works on the corporate structure team, has done the auditing, has done the corporate trainings, has worked in the fraud department. She's done all of it. She literally has done all of it. And she was telling me what banks do with our money. And so not only did I become extremely competitive, I wanted to learn, well, if they have the biggest buildings in the world, if they run all the institutions in the world, how do I get access to that too? Because what I'm learning in school is absolutely useless. I mean, if you've gone to college, right, and my school was $40,000 a year. I went there for 5 years because I dual degreed with the master's program. And the first 2 years, I learned about Genghis Khan, how many cells were in a leaf, and Beethoven. So I paid $80,000 a year to learn information that I could have gone on Google and looked up myself. Now, I didn't really care about Beethoven. I thought the piano class, that was pretty cool. I did a guitar class, that was fun, right? But I didn't care. That's not going to make me money. That's not my passion. And so I made that decision right there. Just like many of you are going to make a decision today, right? I made a decision to change. I made a decision to find a vehicle that was going to work for me. Whether I loved the vehicle or not, it didn't matter. Whether I loved it or not, it didn't matter. It just needed to work, because if it worked, I can do what I wanted. I was on a call today, and this was one of my biggest paradigm shifts I think I've had in a long time. Guys, I haven't worked since May of 2017. I don't even remember what it's like to have a job anymore. And it's this guy today was like, well, and what I'm getting to is, here's my biggest paradigm shift, right? This individual today, I don't know if he's on the call. I hope he is. I shout out to him. I won't say his name, but he's like, I just really appreciate your time. You don't have to be on this webinar with me. You've already made it. And I'm sure that this is a hassle for you. And my response was so concise and to the point, because it was natural and I meant it. And this is what I said. And I hope this really sticks with you. I said, man, I want you to understand, I find fulfillment in this. I remember being in your shoes 4 years ago, being lost, confused, skeptical, and not knowing what to do next. And someone came on a call and answered my questions. They made me feel comfortable. They showed me the path that I could follow to get the results that they have. And what's so amazing about that and about what we do is I've paid for people to do the work for me so I can help you. And that's exactly what this system is. That's exactly what leverage is finding people who have the strengths that you don't and utilizing those strengths so you can create passive residual income. So you can create streams of income that works for you. Guys, I don't just invest in currencies. I just don't invest in cryptos. I have businesses working for me at all points in time. I owned a social media company last year. I had 10% equity in the company. We charged a minimum of $99 a month. We had over 1,500 clients. Do 1,500 times 99, and some people would pay up to $2,000. I'm just saying 99 for now, and then do 10%. That's business ownership. That's me investing into a company, hiring 6 employees to do all the work for us at $15 an hour so I can collect a check. And as long as the customers were happy, you know what they were doing? They were referring other customers to the platform to get 10% off, to get 20% off, to get a month for free, because they were happy with what they got. And that's what clicks for me is, if you have a system, if you have a company where your customers make money, the people that you introduce it to make money, you're unstoppable. You're unstoppable. It doesn't matter what the product is. It doesn't matter what the service is, as long as people win. So guys, the next thing that people always ask me is, Tim, that's great. That's wonderful. John, he sounds really good. Good looking guy. right? Tim, you did it. Congratulations. You're a little scruffy. You're not as good looking as John, but whatever. You did it. Cool, right? How do I do it too? How do I do it too? And it's very, very simple. After this call, you need to be transparent with yourself. And number one, you need to make a decision. Am I willing to invest an hour to 2 hours a day into this? Am I willing to learn? Am I willing to deprogram my current thought process and move into a different reality? And that sounds funny, right? Move into a different reality. What do you mean? Well, look at your current reality. What are you doing that brought you there? And what habits have to change to get you somewhere else? Are you willing to do those things? Because if yes, then this is for you. If not, don't feel bad. This isn't for you. It's okay. At the end of the day, I hope that you just got value from this to spark interest into something else, to go out there and pursue it. But I want to work with the people that want to work, right? There's only 24 hours in a day for every single one of us. So we're all limited to the people that we're able to partner with. And so guys, getting started with us is extremely easy, right? John showed you all the packages. If you want access to every single package, you want to learn how to day trade, right? Whether it's indices, commodities, foreign currencies, whatever it may be. If you want to learn how to trade options, if you want to learn how to exchange and margin trade cryptos, if you want to learn how to create your own store, if you want to learn how to create passive income, if you want to be a part of a community of networkers, a part of a community of entrepreneurs that have ideas and businesses for you to participate in, it's only $325. Let me say that one more time, because I think you guys weren't expecting that. My first course was $1,500, and at my university was $650 a credit hour. So when someone told me $325 to access everything, I was like, no fucking way. No way. And not only do you get that, you get access to individuals like Bob Proctor, Floyd Mayweather, Christopher Terry, Alex Morin, Jason Brown, Matt Rosa. If you don't know all their names, you will. Trust me. Trust me. We have 4 of the top 10 earners in the whole entire world. We're partnered with the number one individual teaching law of attraction right now for $325. That is it. Every 28 days after that, every 4 weeks after that, it is $275, I believe. $275, it is. That is it. Guys, a 3-figure investment to learn how to make 4, 5, 6, and 7. Now, let me say this, right? Because this is my favorite part of the call. This is where some people begin to jump off. They're like, oh, I got to pay to learn how to make money. Nah, psych, never mind. I'm going to go back to work tomorrow, right? I'm just kidding, right? Beyond the point. I understand things happen. I understand financial situations. I understand COVID. I understand work. There are ways to get in an easier method, right? We have a basic package as well. You can get started for $235, $175 a month, but you're only going to get one of the platforms. Guys, if you put every single one of the platforms together with all the add-ons, all the copy and paste tools, all the algorithms, it's over a $1,100 package. The Elite gives it to you for $325. But if you said, hey, Tim, you know what? That seems like a lot to me. I only want to learn about currency trading, or I only want to learn about drop shipping, or I only want to learn about high frequency or cryptocurrency or whatever, right? You can do it for $235. So if that saving $100 will help you, reach out to the person and tell them that, right? So guys, I appreciate you. I'm grateful for each and every single one of you. I hope you have an amazing rest of your Wednesday. There's only 6 weeks left in the year, and this really is what determines what quarter one of 2020 is going to look like. So guys, if you have any questions, please reach out. The person that invited you, get their cell phone, my cell phone number from them, get John's cell phone number from them, and put us in a group chat. I'd love to answer those questions for you. I'd love to show you the back office. I'd love to show you how everything looks, just to really give you a deeper understanding on this. And so guys, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for your time. I hope you got value from this and you really can take massive action. Enjoy your evening.